Hello, welcome back to these presentations on Swat model. Lastly, we saw how to install QGIS, QSwat Plus tools, Microsoft MPI, and today we will see how to delineate watershed. So, at your desktop, go to QGIS folder and load QGIS. So after QGIS has loaded in your computer, go ahead to the toolbox and where you activated your QSwat plugin, then click that QSwat plugin. Next, we'll create a new project. So click here, new project. It will allow you to save your new project to a folder. So select the location where you will save your folder. In my case, I'll save it in the desktop. So here I'll create a new folder. I'll name it Swat Eric, and select folder. Then it will tell you to name the project. So you will name it the same, Swat Eric. Then OK. After the Swat plugin has loaded and you have created your project, now you will have to pass through 3 important steps in order to learn Swat. The first step is to delineate watershed, which we will see in today's tutorial. The second step, we'll see how to create HRUs, which are hydrological response units. And the last step, we'll see how to edit inputs and run Swat. Before doing all those 3 steps, we need data. So in this presentation, we'll use data that we downloaded together with Swat Plus tools. So in order to find this data set that we'll use in this presentation, minimize QGIS and go to the location where you installed Swat Plus tools. Go ahead in local disk C. Here you'll find Swat and you'll find Swat Plus. So here you will find a folder listed by example dataset. So go ahead and copy and paste it in the desktop. So here you will have a folder similar to this one, which is example dataset. So after we have already had our dataset in the desktop, maximize QGIS and Swat project that you opened. In the layer panel, you'll see the animation, which are simulation that will be displayed after running Swat. Here are the results: watershed, land use, soil, and slope. So let's go ahead with the first step of delineating watershed. Click Delineate Watershed. So from here, you'll be allowed to add or select digital elevation mode. So go ahead and load this data in the desktop. Go to example dataset. Here you will find the digital elevation mode data. So from there, select this file written hdr.adf. So open. If you open it, you will see our digital elevation mode loaded in our canvas. So after we have loaded our digital elevation mode, let's go to the second step of delineating our watershed. Here we will be able to ban the existing stream network. So go ahead and check that and go ahead to the folder in your desktop, which is example dataset. From here you will see Robit streams. So select the folder written logbridge.shp. So open that folder and you will see the stream network loaded there. So go ahead and create stream. So the stream will be created according to the digital elevation data that you provided. So the next step is to select the inlet or outlet. Here there are options. You will be able to draw the inlet or outlet, or select the inlet or outlet from the canvas. So since we have the inlet and outlet from the example datasets, go ahead and load the data in the desktop example dataset. Here you'll see the main outlet. So click that and select main outlet.shp. So open. So you'll already have installed the outlet, which is this one. So from there you'll go ahead and create the watershed. So the last step of delineation of watershed will result you to these sub-basins that are created in the digital elevation mode, or the elevation data that you provide together with streams. So here you will be able to create landscape. For instance, you're dealing with wetlands and you want to know the type of wetland or the extent of wetland. You'll create it from here. So in this option of creation of maybe wetlands that you're dealing in your project, here you'll see buffer channel. There are this option. So go ahead for now, try creating this type of wetland. So you'll see the wetlands created in your digital elevation mode data and sub-basins. So click done. So if you have many sub-basins and you want to merge them, you'll use this icon and select the sub-basins and you'll be able to merge them. Here there is an option if you have the shape files for lakes or other kind of water bodies, you will be able to add them from there. So after there, click OK. After clicking OK, you will see the second step of creating HRUs has already been activated. So thank you guys for attending today's presentation. And in the next presentation, we'll see how to create hydrological response units